giving niggas a disclaimer, right? I'm going to discuss TECH9 in this video. If you feel some type of way about TECH9, this your opportunity to just don't watch the video. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather niggas not get in the comments and get crazy disrespectful about TECH9, because you don't know who's going to watch this video. You don't know who's going to read the comments. So keep that in mind, yo. So if you don't want to hear about it, or you feel some type of way about bro, I'm asking you, just don't watch this video. Yes, I'm going to talk about math versus clips, but I also feel it's time to discuss TECH9. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's get into this shit. What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking in. I gotta do what fat boys do. Let me cook my food. Salute to the Wild Goons, the Lady Wild Goons, the New Era. Salute to all my peers. Salute to all of y'all that's watching right now. I appreciate you stopping by to check in with your man. This is a different blog, yo, so let me have this one. I'm asking niggas to let me have this one. I know I'm not giving you the same vibe, the same energy I normally do when I do my blogs. This one a little different, bro. Alright? So just bear with me. Again, if you don't want to watch this, if you ain't got time for this, you don't want to be in that type of zone, that type of mood, I'm going to have a little grown man talk for a second. I just want niggas to rock with me. If you're going to stick around, just rock with me. You heard? Alright. Clips versus math. Initially, I wasn't rocking with this battle. I don't know if it's just the fact that by the time it got to the third round, my laptop had died. Then when I got it back up and running, like it was choppy. Like I couldn't get through it comfortably. I just stopped watching it, right? So now that I done watched it twice tonight, I'd have had some time to sit with it, go over the bars, and get a feel for who I think won. I feel like math won the battle 2-1. Now, let me explain this before I move on to the other topic. I feel like Clips had two really good bars that I like. The $150, I give him the change. I thought that was fire. The other bar, because my mind somewhere else is kind of escaping me right now. Again, just rock with me, y'all. But I gave Math that first round clearly. I felt like he was bar after bar after bar. Right out the gate, he was on this shit. And Clips was kind of like, he was just okay in the first. I felt like in the second round, Clips stepped his game up. He came back out smoking. And though Math had a good second round, I felt like Clips just edged him out. I felt like the material Clips gave was just a little bit better from start to finish. He didn't have a whole bunch of pauses and, you know, delays and shit like he was fishing for material. One thing about Clips before I move on, Clips got a habit of, his setups be horrible sometimes. Like, them 4-bar setups, it works for Clips because as long as the last line is fire, you kind of forget the setup sometimes. But again, Clips did all right in the second. I felt like he edged the second. It came down to the third round, right? And mind you, going into the third, I ain't gonna hold you. I had for sure Math in the first and debatably Clips in the second. In the third, I felt like Clips just added to the same story he gave us when he talked to Rex in the third in that battle. I felt like speaking on his grandmas was cool. I love the passion behind it, the energy behind it. He was on his shit, you feel me? And that was pretty much the meat and potatoes of his round. Now, y'all been watching me, you already know. I had goods winning that battle. Cass took shots at Clips, and I like that Clips took the time out to send some shots back. So I did fuck with his third round. The reason I gave Math the third is I liked his spin on talking about Clips' pops. That's not to say that he was correct in his logic and what he said, but I fuck with the angle. I like that he fought through the emotions in the first round and still got the bars off, right? So in its entirety, although it was a little spotty towards the end, like he was trying to piece it together and make it all work, I still felt like, even though Clips might have technically had to clean around, I like what Math was saying better. Now, you can debate me on that, and if you got Clips 2-1, I ain't tripping, cuz that's cool. I get it. I get why if you got Clips 2-1, I'm not arguing that. But I felt like what Math did was just a little better, so I gave the battle to Math 2-1. Again, I'm not debating nobody. Now, in the beginning of that round, Math said that he would use the TECH9 on Clips' kids or his girls' kids or whatever, right? That's a TECH9 bar from Math. If I'm not mistaken, and if I'm wrong, pardon me, I watched quite a few battles tonight. If I'm not mistaken, I heard one in the E Hart versus Drugs battle. I think I did. If I'm wrong, forget that then. T-Top did it. Like, yo, the TECH9 bars is just, they coming back to back right now. Now, let me explain something. The battle rap community is a finicky place sometimes, bro. It really is. There's a lot of things you can get outcasted for in the battle rap community. Whether niggas find out you being a snitch, or a thief, or you a pedophile, or rapist. Like, there's a lot of things niggas will find out about you that the battle rap culture will just frown upon and treat you a certain way. TECH9 happened to violate one of them situations. You feel me? I'm not, and bear with me, because I want to say all the right things here, because I don't want nobody to be tripping on me because of something that I said. TECH9 violated. And I've realized that a lot of niggas is going to just say the hell with him. They don't care. And if you're a friend of TECH9, you family, pardon me. I'm not trying to say the wrong things or be disrespectful here. So, mind you, this is a very difficult topic. I feel like dudes is violating right now with the TECH9 shit. I do. I kind of feel like, yo, back off of that. Like, cut that. And the reason I'm saying that is this. Like, when you do them bars, bro, when niggas spit them TECH9 bars, I didn't know the man personally, but for all of us, he was a part of our day-to-day life. We watched Champion every time it came on, or most of us did anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you gotta have sympathy for his situation at all. I'm not saying that. I'm not condoning nothing that he did. Don't get it twisted. I'm not doing that at all. What I'm saying is that it's people in his life that did love him, that they knew one TECH9. They didn't know the other TECH9. None of us did. You understand what I'm saying? On some grown man shit. None of us knew that TECH9. Except the people that endured that situation that he put them through. You feel me? Now, obviously, none of the reports about his death came out, or at least not to my knowledge, and nobody is speaking on it. So we can come to our own assumptions on how it ended and why it ended. Okay? I get all of that. I get all of that. So I'm going to say, yo, it's obvious what happened. Cool. If that's what you feel, I'm not debating that. This is what I'm saying. You don't think that TECH9 impacted the lives of people around him, people in Philadelphia, all over this country, that, or some that even started watching battle rap because of TECH9, that he's a big part of why they even involved in this culture in the first place. So you gotta imagine that it's plenty of people out here who loved him for what they knew of him. You feel me? So when niggas go out of their way to just make bars about TECH9 and talking about touching kids and shit, like, yo, y'all low key out of pocket. Like, it's violating, bro. Like, y'all talking about pedophiles and shit like that. You adding to the problem. Like, don't make it worse, bro. Because for one, when you do these bars, you asking the people that cared about him or still care about him, like Jay Black, like Anwar, like Butter from the Block, like people like that been close to that man, you know what I'm saying, or have a connection to that man. You asking them to ignore what they knew about him and see him the way that you see him. And when you disrespect his name or you violate him, yeah, you feel that way, but you excluding the fact that other people don't necessarily feel that way. Am I telling y'all that you gotta have pity for these people because of what TECH9 did? No. I'm asking you to be compassionate in the fact that they had nothing to do with it. And it's something that they gotta carry. They got their own grievances behind that situation. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. So it's like, it's hard to say. I get it. Niggas don't fuck with them. Cool. But when we talk about Kanika Jenkins and T-Top had to backtrack off of that, and Math got in his feelings about, you know what I'm saying, Clips speaking on the situation involving Banger, it's emotions tied to this stuff, and people. I'm not trying to change battle rap, bro. I'm not. Again, pardon me. I realize I'm all over the place saying a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to get niggas to see what I'm saying. I feel like at this point, like, fam, it's been a whole 2 weekends in a row of dissing TECH9, and I'm hoping that this low-key is just the end of it, and it just kind of go under the rug about niggas having these type of bars. Because nobody want the people that they love or the dead to be disrespected. And I just see it being crazy how it's comfortable for everybody to disrespect this man and his family. And the man still got a daughter out there that people just rapping about her father like he trash. And if that's how you feel about him, again, no disrespect to the family, I understand why y'all feel like that. But to his family and his friends, they don't feel like that, yo. So, I don't know if y'all gonna understand what I just said. I don't know if y'all gonna understand what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, I hope that at some point niggas realize, like, fam, I guess we probably should back off of it. It's only so many ways you can use the TECH9 to do something to somebody's kids before it's like, dog, how many times we gotta hear this bar? We get it. T-Top used it as a haymaker. Math just used it. Like, other people have used it. Cool. Fam, it's out of pocket now. I just heard it in Mac Myron versus Danny Myers too tonight. Like, I get it. I'm not saying that the lines wasn't fire, and me saying that, again, no disrespect to the people. Like, this is the battle rap culture. It get disrespectful. People say shit. The bar may be fire, but it is disrespectful. So I understand. But again, yo, I'm just saying I think we crossing the line at some point where it's just going on and on and on, and I'm wondering when niggas going to go, all right, yo, we kind of ran this in the hole, we get it, that's enough. So it's your man Fat Boy, yo. I'm signing off. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't have no more to say about it. I respect the culture. I advise y'all to do the same.
Please don't unplug the game.